Interpersonal, local, national, global, and intergalactic politics abound. This week is all about relationships and connections that present the opportunities we have in any negotiation, big or small. Stick around for the end because the last two books on this list are brand new series that you aren't going to want to miss. These are the... Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button when you see a book that is on your list as well. Detective Comics 1065. This run of Detective has been phenomenal from the outset, and with the start of this new arc, it looks like we are finally going to get our first interactions between the Orgums and Bruce Wayne. The Orgums' connection to Gotham runs deep, and they have their own way of problem solving. Methodology is going to collide over family heritage and across the rooftops for justice. While municipal politics reign supreme in Gotham, the next title is looking at things on a much more grand scale. Action Comics 1048. Having Clark back on Earth has been interesting since he brought an entire planet into orbit with him. As he attempts to calm and reassure the citizens of Earth, the occupants of Warworld are to be understood, not feared, it looks like Lex is about to throw a monkey wrench into the diplomacy machine. How is Clark going to prevent xenophobia from running rampant when the planet is under attack as soon as he returns? It will be interesting to see how Metallo has benefited from the orphan box that Lex gave him. But on an even larger scale, we have the trepidatious agreements made between intergalactic entities of the next title on the list. We only find them when they're dead, number 14. This series has been wild. From arc to arc, the entire genre has changed, but the world building and narrative tissue are strong enough to hold my attention all the way through. I don't know how many readers are still pulling this one, but it has been an amazing ride, and this is the penultimate issue in the series. Can't wait to see how it wraps up, but the next title is just ramping up with all the mayhem that is about to hit. The Human Target, number 8. This has been one of my favorite series since it started, and it just keeps getting better. It looks like we are meeting Rocket Red in this issue as he comes looking for Guy. Spoiler alert, this is going to be a huge problem after the way that Guy met his gruesome and unfortunate demise a few issues ago. This is certainly going to turn into a revenge tale for Rocket Red, but the title character of the next series has been on a path of revenge from day number 1, and he just found out who he needs revenge on. Batman Beyond the White Knight, number 6. A fight between Jason and Grayson was set up in the Red Hood spin-off mini, and then we got a pretty strong tease of intention in the last issue. Seems like this is going to pay off in this issue. We also got the origin of Blight, and Terry found out that, spoiler alert, Powers murdered his father. So now that McGinnis knows where to aim his rage and revenge, it seems like Bruce may be able to commandeer his abilities to take back his company and clear his name. Maybe Bruce can clear his name, but can one of his oldest allies do the same in the next title on the list? Catwoman, Lonely City, number 4. This issue has been a long time coming, but I'm certainly excited to see it here. Lonely City has been a great series with old lady Selina working hard to clear her name and take back Gotham. It looks like she is about to find the evidence that she has been looking for, but it is going to come with trouble that she wasn't. I can't wait for this exciting conclusion, but just wait till you see what is going to be starting with the next two titles. Damn Them All, number 1. In this dark, supernatural thriller for fans of We Have Demons and Something is Killing the Children, meet Ellie Bloody Ale Hawthorne, occultist for hire. Following the death of Ellie's uncle, an infamous magician and occult detective, the 72 devils of Ars Gotia are mysteriously freed from their infernal realm. It's now up to Ellie to track down each of these exiled demons and damn them right back to hell by any means necessary. Holy water, conjuration, or just her trusty rusty claw hammer. Legendary The Walking Dead artist Charlie Adlard teams up with the Step by Bloody Step scribe Simon Spurrier to introduce your favorite new occult anti-hero since John Constantine. They had me at John Constantine. Okay, well, earlier than that, really. This sounds like another title in a similar vein to some of the more popular titles on shelves right now, but it also sounds like it is going to mix in some deep lore elements, touch on real-life occult content, and bring in a whole lot of blood and gore. I think it sounds fun, and I'm certainly going to give it at least the first issue to impress me. I usually enjoy Spurrier's work, so it at least has that going for it out of the gate. Are you going to be dipping your toes into this one? Riddler, Year 1. As depicted in Matt Reeves' hit movie The Batman, the Riddler wasn't simply an amusing eccentric with an affinity for wordplay and baffling clues, but as terrifying a villain as any in the annals of The Dark Knight. Here you can see Edward Nashton evolve into the menace known as the Riddler. How did an unknown forensic accountant uncover the dark secrets of Gotham's underworld and come so close to bringing down the entire city? This 6-issue miniseries is an immediate prequel to The Batman, the detailed, disturbing, and at times shocking story of a man with nothing to lose. Artist Steven Subik makes his American Comics debut, including a variant cover that is the first of 6 interlocking covers. This collaboration with Paul Dano delivers a shadowy and gritty tale of a society's forgotten man who refuses to go unnoticed any longer. Subik's recent Conan the Cimmerian for French publisher Glenat has brought him great acclaim in Europe, and he's about to break out globally with Batman series unlike anything you've seen before. This is a no-brainer if you are a fan of The Batman. Divisive movie for the fandom, I know, but I personally enjoyed it well enough, and I thought the performances delivered everything you could want in a movie full of villains and characters important to the Batman mythos. The Riddler was a standout, and Dano has done his fair share of building the character, so I'm excited to see what he is going to do to share the headspace he played the character from. We saw Batman the Imposter play in the world of The Batman already, and that book was phenomenal in my opinion. Can't wait to see what this entry does to expand that universe a little more. I'm definitely going to give this series a go, but I want to know what the ever-divided fan base thinks of more expansion of Matt Reeves' Batman universe. Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to follow the links in the description to get all these books delivered to you in one format or another when they release. And hit the like button if you plan to pull any of these books yourself. Also, hit subscribe to let YouTube know that you find value in my content, and watch the video on screen now to go further down the comics rabbit hole.